What's wrong?
It's all right, Mom. Go back to your room.
Jesse.
Go on. Go back to your room.
Someday you're going to learn to be more careful, Deacon.
I don't believe I know the lady. It is Mrs. James, isn't it?
Frank, who are they? What do they want?
They're just some friends of ours, Ma. You going back to sleep now.
Go on. This is my home, Deacon. Mine and Frank's. And you've been told we don't do business here.
Make an exception, Jesse. Even the good Lord isn't above that. If you don't, you're liable to cut yourself out of $12,000.
What, 12,000?
Yours and Frank's share of the job I got laid out? The State Bank at St. Joseph.
You sure pick 'em, don't you?
Been casing the job for weeks, Jesse. Believe me, it's an easy haul.
The answer's no.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said...
I heard what you said. Now you hear me. You stay out of St. Joseph. You stay away from the bank, the saloon, and the hotel. Don't even stop there to water your horses. Is that clear?
Why? Why, Jesse? Maybe you want to take the bank yourself and cut me out, huh? I'll ask you a question, Brother James.
And I told you all you need to know. You hit that bank. You go against my orders and you ain't gonna live out the month.
And a little child shall lead them, huh? Well, all right, Jesse, your way. Comes the right time, we'll work out something, huh?
Yes. I know I handled it wrong.
He's crazy, Jess. Killer. Yeah, I'd say you handled it real wrong.
Jesse James, Jesse James. He was cursed with a quick and reckless gun, Jesse James, and he played a game that no man ever won. Jesse James, but his killing turned him cold. He grew bitter, he grew bold, and he fought the world with a gold-hungry gun. Gold-hungry gun, gold-hungry gun, lasting flame and lasting shame on the man with the hungry gun. Jesse James, Jesse James.
The Legend of Jesse James.
Mrs. Blake, I'd like to express my sympathy. Sheriff was a good man.
Thank you.
Hello, Jesse.
Funny place for you to be, isn't it, at a lawman's funeral?
You gonna try and take me in, Marshal? Or is the church off limits?
All I want to know is what you're doing here. What's your connection with the robbery and the sheriff's death?
You just keep watching the obituaries for a few days, Sam, and you'll find out.
My mother said she'd be right down.
Thank you.
You knew my father, didn't you? I heard you tell my ma he was a good man.
Billy, there's some coffee and cake in the kitchen. Maybe our guest would like something cool. People have been so kind, taking care of Billy, baking things.
I'm very sorry about what happened, Mrs. Blair.
Thank you.
There's some money in there for the boy.
I guess there's not much room for pride at a time like this. We can use the money. I'm sorry. Billy didn't get your name.
Jesse James.
Did you ride with the Padre in the war?
You forgot the coffee cups, Billy. I can't accept money from a man like you. I'd appreciate it if you'd take this and get out of here before Billy comes back.
Please take the money, Mrs. Blake. It's a payment on a debt I owed your husband.
I don't believe a man like you could have known my husband.
3 days before the war ended, your husband saved me from hanging. He said it was too near the end of the war to kill a boy like me.
Yes, that sounds like Adam.
4 years of war and hatred never rubbed off on him.
He was that kind of a man.
Take the money for the boy.
I'm sorry.
If you ever need anything.
Our guest had to leave, but
Did he really know Pa?
yes, he knew your father. Very well.
It's plain foolishness, Jess. You tried, now let it go at that.
You were right when you said I handled it wrong with the deacon. This time it'll be handled right.
You don't even know where he's at.
Luke Hamlin figures, too.
You ain't gonna look Hamlin up.
I already sent him a telegram to meet me in Platte.
Now I know you have lost your mind. He and the deacon rode together in the war. Killed together, burned together, pillaged. Well, they're near as close as you and me.
Maybe. You'd be surprised what a man like Luke Hamlin will do for $500. That's what I'm offering him to tell me where the deacon is. And that's what he's going to take.
He just might take you instead, Jess. You forgetting how many times he's boasted he's faster than you are?
I told you before, Frank, stay out of this. If you stay here and look after Ma, I'll be back as soon as I can.
What do I tell Ma if you don't come back? She got gunned down trying to pay off a debt to a dead man? Adam Blake's dead, Jess. He's dead.
Yeah, well, so is Deacon Smith.
train was late.
Don't look at me. I didn't hold it up.
Why'd you want to meet me?
Heard you got a horse might be up for sale. Name of Deacon. I'm interested in buying.
Deacon.
Yeah, Deacon.
How much you paying? Might sell you my dog, Jesse, for this amount, but not Deacon.
You know, you're getting a mighty close shave.
That's how I like it. This your best offer?
It's the only one you're getting. Now, I'm in a hurry. Where can I pick him up?
See Jeremy Haynes at a farm outside Springfield. He'll be able to tell you.
You know, I'd say you made yourself a pretty good deal. Say, Doc. But from where you're standing, I'm not sure you can tell much about anything. Relax, Doc. It ain't catching.
Flesh away. I'll clean it up. Heavy bandage. We can bet you'll be all right.
I ain't got a week, Doc.
Suit yourself, but you don't do like I say. Chances are you'll bleed to death.
I'd listen to you. Chances are somebody else won't. Chances are I'll be halfway to Mexico. Whole town knows I'm here, don't they, Doc?
Not yet, but they will. The desk clerk recognized you. 10 minutes, everybody will know.
10 minutes, I won't be here. Hurry up, Doc. I got a date with a dead man.
Jeremy? Jeremy, what is it?
Give up the outlaw trail, you said. Forget the Deacon, you said. Stay here at home where you belong. Well, I did. Now it's like to be my grave.
What does he mean, Will?
Jesse James. I just saw him down the road. See him?
No. Put the gun away, Jeremy. Put it away, I said.
Sorry, Pa.
I'll talk to him.
Sure, you do that.
You want to die, boy? Is that what you want?
You want me to live, Pa? And get a gun and cover the back door.
I can explain to him. Boy, in his first job, a boy that's quit, straightened out.
Please, Pa, the back door.
We're going to do it my way, Jeremy. My way.
Then say goodbye to me, Pa. It's either him or me.
Where would you place your money, boy? Put that gun in your holster and turn around real slow. Don't take too long. I get nervous awful easy.
Look, he's just a kid. A kid. His first and only job. He swore to me he'd never ride the outlaw trail again. I made him promise, and he swore.
Don't beg, Pa. You don't beg a man like that.
You know me, huh?
Yeah. I know what you want, and I know what'll probably happen to me when you get it. But I'm no Judas, Mr. James, and I won't tell you where the Deacon is, not now, not ever. All I'll give you is this, the choice of gunning me down in cold blood or holstering your gun and giving me a fair chance.
Jeremy.
Well, James?
You know what I think, boy? I think you're too young to die for the likes of Deacon Smith. I think maybe you meant it when you swore to your pa you were through. All right. I'll give you a chance to prove it. All you got to do to settle up with me is to give a message to the deacon and the others. You tell them to meet me at the Hotel Springfield. I'll be waiting there. They can run, or they can stand and fight. That it's now or later.
Please. Jeremy, do like he says.
All right, James. I'll tell him you got my word.
Rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto, until thou be destroyed, and thou perish quickly, because...
Deacon! Deacon! Deacon!
The prodigal returns.
Deacon, Jesse's here in town.
Yeah, I know, I heard. What I don't know is what you're doing here. Scared, boy? You come running back to your savior?
I come running back to save you. He gave me a message for you. He said to give you word he'd be waiting for you at the hotel. Waiting for all of you. Well, don't you understand? You gotta run.
Where do you think we could ride he couldn't find us?
Texas, California.
We're gonna take him at his word. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him for the whole world to see.
Deacon.
The whole world! Now, you come running here to save me. What do you know about me? What do you know about salvation? Salvation is fame. Becoming something in the eyes of the Lord. No, I fought a war, a hard war, a guerrilla war, and all I got for it was 2 years in Leavenworth. The anonymous Mr. Smith. I should have been acclaimed one of God's chosen. I should have been given medals. Parades! They threw me in Satan's jail. Well, after we kill Jesse, I won't be anonymous anymore. Where you going?
I'm going home. Going home for good.
Hey, boy! I thought you came here to save me.
Once, I'd have done anything for you, Deacon. But not after St. Joe. You're past listening to any kind of reason.
The only one I owe anything to is the Lord. And when that sinner James is dead, I'll have done his work.
You don't need me along with you. You already got 3 against 1.
Boy! Take a message to your new idol. Tell him I'll meet him at the church, dawn tomorrow.
I thought you'd be here to back me up.
When?
Now.
Tell me something, Jess. You think it's really worth it? I know the sheriff saved your life once.
He wasn't a sheriff then. Adam Blake was a Union officer. A Union officer who went against orders to save a 2-bit gorilla like me from hanging.
That was a long time ago.
It was yesterday, Frank. And today I'm going to make the last payment on that debt.
Deacons alone.
Peters! I hope you brought your Bible, Jesse. I'm going to send you to the deepest pits of hell.
Leave your guns and be on your way.
Vengeance is mine. I will repay it, saith the Lord.
The Legend of Jesse James, brought to you by
For his crimes, Jesse paid a fearful debt. Jesse James, and his life became a legend of regret. Jesse James, for he lived by guns alone, and he reaped what he had sown, and the world will not forgive nor forget. Jesse James, Jesse James, hungry God, gold hungry God, blasting blame and lasting shame on the man with a hungry God. Jesse James.